Qualification. Qualification. He doesn't have the necessary qualifications. 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 He doesn't have the necessary qualifications. Qualified. Qualified. It is difficult to find well-qualified employees. Qualify. Qualify. Turkey did not qualify in this year's World Cup. Quality. Quality. This wine is of excellent quality. Quantity. Quantity. We ordered a large quantity of machines. Quarrel. Quarrel. Brothers often quarrel. Quarter. Quarter. A quarter of 12 is 3. The first quarter starts in January. Gareth lived in a pleasant quarter. Fred quartered the sandwich. Queue. Queue. We stood in a queue for half an hour. Quit. Quit. He said he wants to quit the job. Racing. Racing. He is at home watching horse racing on TV. Rainforest. Rainforest. We must protect the rainforest. Raise. Raise. Range. Range. The possible values range from 5 to 50. The shop sells a large range of products. There is a pass through the mountain range. Rank. Rank. The soldier was conferred the rank of colonel. Rapid. Rapid. We must prevent rapid population growth. Rate. Rate. Canada's crime rate is decreasing. Rather. Rather. I would rather go to the mountains than to the sea. Raw. Raw. I would never eat raw meat. His emotions were still too raw. Ray. Ray. The room darkened as a cloud hid the sun's rays. Reach. Reach. How can I reach you? React. React. We have to react faster. Realize. Realize. I suddenly realized that the boy was crying. Reason. Reason. What was the reason for the accident? Reasonable. Reasonable. This is really a reasonable price. Receive. Receive. I have not yet received your email. Recent. Recent. Recent studies gave very interesting results. Recession. Recession. The American economy suffered a recession. Recipe. Recipe. All I need is an onion for this recipe. Recognize. Recognize. Do you recognize the melody? Recommend. Recommend. I recommend this book, it is very good. Recording. Recording. I made a recording of the concert. Recover. Recover. Your son will recover by morning. Recreation. Recreation. They went on vacation for recreation. Recycle. Recycle. I recycle used plastic, paper and glass. Reduce. Reduce. Yoga can help reduce stress. Reduction. Reduction. A further reduction is not possible. Refer. Refer. What does it refer to? Referee. Referee. The referee gave the player a yellow card. Reference. Reference. You need to state your references to avoid plagiarism. There is no direct reference to her own childhood in the novel. Reflect. Reflect. My face was reflected in the water. Refresh. Refresh. Moderate exercise can refresh both mind and body. Refrigerator. Refrigerator. Bill opened the refrigerator. Refund. Refund. I was refunded the money for the broken phone. Refuse. Refuse. The child refused to eat his spinach. A pile of refuse littered the kitchen corner. Regard. Regard. Bert had high regard for his old law professor, Dr. Finch. Regarding. Regarding. Regarding our telephone conversation yesterday, we will have a meeting. Regional. Regional. This ham is a regional specialty. Registration. Registration. For the registration I need my passport. Regret. Regret. I regret that I did not study harder for the exam. Regular. Regular. His breathing was slow and regular. Regularly. Regularly. The post arrives regularly at 8 every morning. Reject. Reject. The company rejected the incomplete application. Relate. Relate. We relate the cause to the effect. The old man related a story from his childhood. Problems with your teenage children. I can certainly relate. Relationship. Relationship. I have a good relationship with my parents. Relative. I sent cards to my relatives at Christmas. The weather was sunny with a relative humidity of 65%. His head seems too large relative to the rest of his body. Relaxation. Relaxation. Listening to music is my favorite relaxation. Relaxed. Relaxed. William looks relaxed. Release. Release. You can be released from prison early for good behavior. The sale of the company was announced in a press release. The government released a statement denying the scandal. Relevant. Relevant. His opinion is always relevant during debates. Reliable. Reliable. I always call the same babysitter, she is very reliable. Religion. Religion. He discoursed on ethics and religion. Rely. Rely. You can rely on me. Remain. Remain. Try to remain calm. Remark. Remark. He made a funny remark during dinner. Remarry. Remarry. Widowed in 1949, Mrs. Hayes never remarried. Remind. Remind. Can you remind me later? Remove. Remove. I removed the stain with soap and water. Rent. Rent. I want to rent my house to someone. Repetition. Repetition. You can improve your learning results by repetition. Replace. Replace. She replaced the old battery with a new one. Report. Report. We prepare the regular progress reports of the company. Represent. Represent. What do those blue lines represent? Request. The student requested for the syllabus. Require. Require. Sensitive skin requires special care. Rescue. The fire brigade rescued the inhabitants from the flames. Research. Our research shows that cycling is a healthy activity. Resign. Tom should resign. Resignation. Resignation. The politician announced his resignation. Resource. Resource. Oil is an important resource. Respect. Respect. One should show respect to older people. Respond. Tom will respond. Response. Response. This query needs a prompt response. Responsibility. Responsibility. Parents have a joint responsibility for their children. Responsible. Which office is responsible for this approval? Result. Result. The student took the exam and got a good result. Retake. Retake. In the event of failure, the candidate shall be permitted to retake the examination a second time. After 15 days of conflict, the army retook the city. We're going to need a retake for the scene. Retire. Retire. Most people retire at 65. Retired. Retired. I heard that John will be retired next month. Retirement. Retirement. My dad is approaching retirement age. Reveal. Reveal. I threatened to reveal his secret. Review. Review. The review of the book was excellent. Reviewer. Reviewer. The reviewer liked the book. Revise. Revise. I spent the weekend revising for finals. The proofreader revised the text. Revision. Revision. Do this exercise as revision. Revolution. Revolution. The revolution of capitalism is for Marx the communist revolution. Reward. Reward. The company rewards its best workers. Rhyme. Rhyme. These two words rhyme well. Rid. Rid. I want to get rid of some clothes, so I will donate them. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. The suggestion was ridiculous, so he dismissed it. Rink. Rink. The skaters skated around the rink. Rinse. Rinse. Rinse the vegetables under a cold tap. Rise. Rise. The prices for milk and vegetables are rising. Risk. Risk. The risk of injury is minimal in this sport. Role. Role. The actor has played many roles. Root. Root. These plants produce a number of thin roots. Rope. Rope. Hold the rope tight. Rough. Rough. He has rough manners. Roughly. Roughly. Jupiter is roughly 10 times larger than Earth. Route. Route. What route will you take? Rub. Rub. I rubbed my eyes with tiredness. Rubbish. Rubbish. Clean the rubbish on your desk. That's rubbish. Rude. Rude. It is rude to make noises when eating. Ruin. Ruin. The economic crisis has ruined my company. Rule. Rule. I had to review the rules before playing chess. Government rule must be fair. Catherine ruled Russia. The court is about to rule. Rumor. Rumor. Somebody spread the rumor that I had won the lottery. Runway. Runway. The plane is on the runway. Russia. Russia. Russia is big. Russian. Russian. He speaks Russian. Sack. I bought a sack of potatoes. He was sacked from every other job he had. Safety. You shouldn't travel alone for your safety. Sail. Safety. Russian.